Today I am going to talk about 2024's most excellent new games. We have a lot of them, from breathtaking open worlds to insane action combat. Also, Ghost of Tsushima is finally coming to PC after all this time, which is fantastic news for PC fans. This video features the top 10 best new games that will surely give you wonderful feeling by transporting you to some of finest immersive worlds and gameplay visuals. So, let's look at the first game on this list. Number 10, Rogue Prince of Persia. This game is really interesting to me. I will look forward to playing this when it releases. The art style of the recent game was different, but still provided a decent experience. This might sound weird, but the graphics reminded me of a game called Aladdin. You can watch the trailer if you haven't seen it yet. There are only two things about this that really caught my attention though. First off, that people are happy that they are getting another Prince of Persia game. And secondly, the developers are switching the greatest series of all time from third-person to 3D platforming, which is kinda sad to see. Let me know below which one is your favorite from the series. I'm still stuck between Warrior Within and Two Thrones to be honest. Anyways, Prince of Persia Rogue will be releasing on May 14th for PC. Number 9, Homeworld 3. This is a follow-up to the previous game, which had more details and even a co-op mode. In simple terms, it's a strategy space simulation game for sci-fi enthusiasts. It's like Manor Lords, but with much happening at once. Players are given a chance to explore the 3D world through strategy and space combat elements, which can all be done with friends or as multiplayer. Now, what makes this game the best is its distinct space simulation gameplay. Even if you have played Star Wars or Death Stranding, you will surely come to appreciate this game, in case you like to play simulation games. Now, I think that Homeworld series is quite alright when it comes to experiencing outer space for yourself. It's still a game of simulations, so may not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's the only great sci-fi game we have this month, so check it out. Anyways, the game will be landing on PC on May 13th. Number 8, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. This is a very specific genre. I believe that this game will be loved by Mario fans who have played the earlier games, but it's not something that everyone will like. Just to make sure we're on the same page here, I've played some Paper Mario games and they were good, but this one takes the cake. However, these types of games might not appeal to new-gen fans. This game has turn-based combat with an art style that makes everything look like it was made from paper. Some consider this game to be the best Paper Mario game. So basically, if you love Mario, then you'll probably love this as well. However, if you have never played any Mario game, then I wouldn't recommend your introduction to the series because Thousand Year is a completely different game than other games of the franchise. Also, playing Thousand Year feels completely different because people are used to seeing 2D or 3D style distinct art design games, whereas with this one, everything looks like it's made of paper, which could be a whole new feature for some players' experience. Thousand Year comes out on Switch on April 23rd. Number 7, Indica. This game is really strange, spooky, and unique. I know very little about it other than some vague ideas. It takes place in 19th century Russia with religion, cults, Satan, and other elements thrown into the mix. Indica is a third-person game like Resident Evil without combat. The game looks more like a movie filled with cutscenes rather than actual gameplay. These are the games that I play for an hour just to see what it's about and then put down. Or if I have nothing else to play, I'll try it out. But since it's third-person, I'm really excited to see what this has store for us. What keeps my curiosity going beside from no combat features is what else did developers use mechanics-wise to progress through this game. Indica is releasing on PS5, PC, and Xbox on May 7th. Number 6, Endless Ocean Luminous. Not a Subnautica look-alike. The developers may have gotten the idea from Subnautica that players are liking ocean games. So, why not make a brand new ocean exploration game? Or maybe even a sequel? Subnautica is more of a horror game, while Endless Ocean is kind, beautiful, peaceful exploration-based one. Also, this another new game in Endless Ocean franchise may be able to reboot the series or the whole genre of ocean games. You will be able to see what sea life looks like here, but in games like Subnautica, sharks are introduced as horror elements while Endless Ocean has smooth, stylish gameplay. Endless Ocean Luminous will release only on Switch on May 2nd. Number 5, Prison Architect 2. This is a remake of the original 2D game, and it is nothing short of a complete overhaul for the fans. I like the last one. It's also nice to take a breather from intense storylines with something different, rather than what its name might imply though. Prison Architect has players design prisons themselves while dealing with inmates, escape attempts, and more. Just my opinion, but whenever I look at these games, all that comes into my head are Stickman Escape mobile games. Also, it's great that we can play Prison Architect in 3D now because there's so many features or animations you just can't see in 2D. Remakes may not be everyone's cup of tea, but if you've played the previous one, then give this a go. Or if you like what you've seen so far, then pick up your copy when the game releases. Prison Architect 2 will release on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series on May 7th. Number 4. Nine Souls. A very nice looking action platformer game for fans of the genre. The art style of this game is the best part and deserves a lot of credit. Look at it, it's just beautiful. Hand-drawn houses, characters, animations, combat. There's something about this game that sets it apart from other platformer games. Nine Souls also have a good story and not too hardcore, but kinda like Sekiro combat, which if you haven't played, then you really should, because it's one of the best high difficulty ninja-style action-adventure game. Nine Souls is less Prince of Persia Lost Crown and more Hollow Knight vibes. It's all in the design with this one. I think it'd be cool to play these action platformer games on more of a traditional art style world. The trailer shows a bunch of cool stuff, so if you haven't, I highly suggest checking it out. Nine Souls releases on May 29th to PC, Switch, and PlayStation. Number 3. Multivers. A brand new game is coming out this month to give you guys a nostalgia smack in your face. The only good thing about this game is the number of famous characters it has. From Batman to Goofy, Garfield to Donald Duck, there are a lot of our childhood cartoon characters. The game feels like those package deals that you get in Walmart. There is not much of a god storyline in these types of games, but rather standalone quests and missions, mostly simple quests and goofy cutscenes. As the main characters are cartoons, so to put it simply, throughout your playthrough you will be seeing tons of weirdly satisfying funny cutscenes and characters blabbering about random stuff. I will recommend buying this game if you don't like the other May 2024 games. In fact, just wait for the gameplay videos on YouTube and then decide whether or not you want to purchase the game. Multivers will be releasing on May 28th to PC, PS5, and Xbox. Number 2. Ghost of Tsushima PC. If you ask me, there are only 2 games that I'm looking forward to play this month, Tsushima and the next one in this list. Now, everybody knows about Ghost of Tsushima. Basically, what I'm saying is that this is a game for all the Ninja Shinobi fans who love Sekiro, Way of the Samurai, Ninja Gaiden, and other such games. The best thing about it is that even the players who don't have a PlayStation will finally be able to play the best samurai game ever made on their PC, assuming if they have the minimum system requirements. It's also the director's cut, so there's a lot of cooler stuff to slice through too. And how can I forget to mention the visuals, graphics, detailed environment, along with pleasing soundtracks, and the immersive open world. Every aspect in this game is top-notch. I don't even think that there are any cons of this game. I was waiting for them to release it on PC, and now they finally did. Hope Sony also ports Last of Us Part 2, Spider-Man 2, and God of War Ragnarok on PC soon. Anyways, Ghost of Tsushima will be releasing on May 16th for PC. Number 1. Hellblade Senua's Saga. I know some of you might be wondering why there is so much hype. Well, let me tell you that it's because you have probably not played or did not enjoy the first game. I still remember when I was playing the original on my old PC. At that time, I didn't know much about this genre, so the first Hellblade seemed somewhat slow, creepy action cutscenes focused game. Mostly didn't know what I was doing, but now we have a sequel. There are many new things, and I am excited to see where the story goes next. The graphics and realism are insane. Also, good news for those who do not own a PlayStation, Senua's Saga will be available on PC too. To put it briefly, Hellblade series usually consists of scary environments with rich storyline, cultist enemies, religious stuff, or rituals, and awesome graphics. All in all, I just want to see what they came up with the sequel. It would be a real eye candy. Hellblade 2 will come out on May 21st for PC and Xbox. Additionally, in May of 2024, there will be many other incredible and amazing new games releasing. Some of these games have demos available too, so if you're into that, then you can play them and try them out. And when the full game releases, then just purchase it. I'll also link websites in the description where you can get release dates and more detailed information about all the May 2024 games. If you have made it this far, then please subscribe. Also comment down what's the game you're most excited for, and if you have any questions, let me know. So yeah, that's it and see you later.